Take your finger pads, your hands, and lay them firm but gentle. Just mold against your skin. No poking like this. Firm but gentle with your pads. We're going right behind the jaw on the actual neck when we do this to start. So firm but gentle. Mold your finger to your skin, and we're going to shear. And what I mean by shear is you are glued to your skin. You're not rubbing on your skin. You are glued to your skin. And you can see how I'm taking the slack out all the way around. You're going to take that tissue, not really pressing hard at all. You're more concerned about molding skin to skin and shearing the tissue superficially. So the second that you feel yourself poking, unpoke and lay your palms, lay your finger pads firm but gentle against your skin. We're just making little circular motions, full range of motion. Go to your end point all the way around. Your vagus nerve is underneath this spot. This is an amazing area. You might even start draining, right? So again, don't poke. Very little pressure. Perfect world, not much more than a dime's weight of pressure would be good. All right, then we're gonna compress and wait, just firm but gentle mold, press, take a breath. Now let's move up. Right where your TMJ, temporal mandibular joint, we're gonna be firm but gentle over top of it. You see how I'm not poking, finger pads, and same thing. We're gonna go to the end point. So do you see how there's an end point all the way around? I know that looks kind of funny, doesn't it? But we don't care how it looks. Now we care what it's gonna look like after. So firm but gentle, light pressure. Takes very little pressure to put a shear force. So go to the end point all the way around. And does it matter if you go forward with your strokes or back? Not really. I'm a little obsessive with things, and I really, if I'm going to do something, I want to do it 110%. So I would recommend we go forward, but it's not a big deal if you go backwards. So lighten up your pressure. It's more important to go full range of motion. And then compress and wait. Your trigeminal nerve is underneath here. And then move up to your temple. So again, not poking, firm but gentle. Here we go again, full range of motion. I can't go any further any way I go because I'm keeping that shear force, translating tissue off of tissue. Perfect, all the way around. Lighten up your pressure, less is more. It's not about the pressure, it's more about that end point, that shear all the way around. Take the slack out all the way around. Lighten up your touch. I'm draining, how about you? And then compress and wait, take a belly breath. And then we're gonna move back down. You may already notice a lightness feeling right around your eyes, above your eyes. You might notice drainage in the back of your throat. Keep your shear force going. It's really fun is to do one side of your face first and then go back and take a picture or look in the mirror, and one side of your face will be elevated and lifted. I'll post a picture on this video of a young lady that I was working with doing this, and oh my gosh, it was a little distorted. So if you do one side of your face, don't forget to go back and do the other. All right, firm but gentle, don't press too hard. It's more about that superficial touch and taking the slack out. Compress and wait, take a breath. And then come back down to where we started. So again, it's on the neck, but behind the jaw, where that vagus nerve comes through. And did you know you've got over a third of all your lymph nodes are from the neck up? So a lot of lymphatic drainage stuff happening here, a lot of lymph nodes through here. And lymph is key to health and wellness. Like, we need our lymphatic system working, and it's the only system in the body that doesn't really have its own pump. This is what we're doing. We're pumping our lymphatic system. We're gonna do that here in a second. All right, circle, 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 and compress and wait. Take a breath. Now we're gonna go back and do our little lymphatic pump. If you go right behind the clavicle, so you see your clavicle bone all the way down, right behind that clavicle, I want you to firm but gentle press, take the slack out and let it go. So we're gonna do a little bit of a pump action. You can shear back and forth very lightly if you want, working up and down. But if we were gonna do true lymphatic drainage work, here's how we're gonna start. We're gonna start at the top of our head, and it's a little bit of a firm but gentle, press in, take the slack out and let it go. So when I speed it up, you can kind of see that bounce of my skin. It looks like I'm just kind of flicking my skin, but slow down, it's press in, take the slack out and let it go. We want that little rebound effect. And it's the easiest if you use your ring finger, maybe the middle and the ring finger, and you want that little vibration, that little bounce. And that is how we lymphatically drain. Come all the way down the neck, and we'll go again. Down. We can do it under the eyes. Little flick, little flick. You're wanting that bounce. And around the nose, your sinus cavities. Get that little rebound effect, and then drain down. So I want to make sure if you're looking in the mirror that you see that little bounce. Very light pressure. Little tug and let go. Little rebound. I hope you just got that same effect. Now, what do you notice?